Hi everyone, it's Elise. Back again as promised with another video of an album that I have just finished using the Prima Printery range, which is new out. Absolutely gorgeous papers. I am so in love with this line. I'm going to have to make something else as well. It's a mini album. I've used envelopes to make it again, very similar to the Butterfly Garden album that I made. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I must apologise, the clicking noise that you can hear in the background is my dog walking backwards and forwards, so there's not a lot I can do about it, so I do apologise. Anyway girls, let's get cracking. I'll start with the cover. Absolutely loads on here. I really went to town. And just love it, really love it. I've used 7 Gypsies doorknob to attach the chain to do the actual book up. Chipboard covers. I've used Prima metal flowers on the front. A little ticket that I made here that I've just stamped on that says always remember. I haven't given this a title, I tend not to. I prefer them to be left to people's choice or just blank. I've cut a little grunge paper heart out and stamped over the top, and there's some cream skeleton leaves, lots of Prima bling in black and a sort of a smoky sort of grey topazy colour. Another grunge paper key here just under that skeleton leaf, a beautiful flower with a little pearl stick pin, and I've made the spine of the book using grunge board this time, make it a little bit stronger, and I've covered the join with black velvet, and then on the side I've put two holes through, a bit of chain and a large Tim Holtz key which says memory, and I just thought with memory there and the title here saying always remember, it tied in really nicely. And on the back I've just left it plain and just finished it off again with the velvet. I'm really pleased with the cover. It's always the last thing that I do, so dead chuffed. Anyway, we'll open it up and it just undoes like so. Just a little bit of ball chain to make the hook. Oh, it creaks, it's a substantial piece this. Anyway, on the first page, again, like the Butterfly Garden album, I've more or less followed the same sort of theme all the way through the book. So each page there's a small pocket. This one I've left plain with just a little bit of lace trim. There's 2 large tags, again from the same paper line. Room here for a photo, which is really nice because here it just says I love you and remembering these special moments with you, which was actually printed on the paper, so it was lovely, didn't need anything else. 2 large tags which go in that pocket there. And then on this page, this one's again flap. I've used the Tim Holtz on the edge dies again. I must just say as well, I didn't mention last time, every page, once I've stuck the papers onto the envelopes, I go over it with a gold leaf pen on every edge. It just finishes it off and just gives it just a really nice finishing touch. Anyway, if you open this one up, the main page here, as you can see, lots of flowers. Again, I've used the flowers from the same line, the Printery line. Skeleton leaves, some of which I've dyed using glimmer mists, and another tag that I made with glossy accents that says always and forever, and on the inside of that pocket it says remember when, and on the inside of each pocket there's a really large double-sided photo mat, and you probably can't see it on the camera, and I do apologise for the light if the lighting's not very good, but I've used glimmer mists on all of these and they've got a really nice subtle shimmer that goes in like that. And then if we turn the next one over, again these papers are just to die for. On this pocket I've just stamped the word cherished, some more Prima bling, matching flowers, 2 more large tags, and again space for your photograph. It may go in there. And on this page, the paper's gorgeous but really, really quite busy. So I tried to keep it quite simple. I've just put a few little flowers, a tiny little bit of bling, and a little tag that I made that just says memories, and that's covered in glossy accents. And again, beautiful papers, another large double-sided photo mat. This one says at the top, remembering, and the clock over there goes in there. And then the next page, hope you're getting all of this, it's quite difficult. Again, 2 large tags, space there for a lot of journaling or another photograph. And on this pocket here, again, another ticket tag that I've made. It says perfect moment. And because this had like tape measure, it's quite eclectic, the paper. I stuck a little wood flourish of a dress form that I've painted with gold paint. I just thought it went with the tape measure. I've left the pocket on this side, the flap of the envelope plain, because the paper was so pretty. And when you open it up on here on this page, I've just done a couple of flourishes, which again I've painted with gold paint, a couple of skeleton leaves and some flowers, but again I've left these so that you can slide the photo under and it'll just frame it nicely. And again, another large tag. You really do have to see these papers, girls, it's absolutely beautiful. Pop that one in there. I'm trying not to laugh at the moment because the dog's messing about behind my back. And this page, again, 2 more tags, beautiful papers, absolutely gorgeous. And this pocket, again, some more lace trim, stamp the word memory, and a couple of ornate little buttons, I don't know if you can see, and a little bit of the Tim Holtz film strip, just to finish that pocket off. And then on this page, again, matching flowers, some Prima bling. There's a key here that I've actually stained using alcohol inks. Tim Holtz watch face. Another tag ticket that I made that says always remember. Another heart. And in the corner, one of the little Prima pebbles that says beautiful on it. And these papers really are beautiful. Whoops. Next page, again, 2 more tags, same formula. On this pocket here, I've just cut the corresponding images here out again and then raised them to make them 3D. Covered them in glossy accents. And I've written on here where it says note, I've just written treasure the moment. And a little flower just to finish it off. And on this envelope flap, another tag ticket that says always together. Little bit of bling. And when you open it up on this page, I've kept it quite plain. I've cut out 2 of the Tim Holtz, I can't think what they're called, they're like hinges, but I've left both of them loose because I thought that would be really nice to lay over a really big photo on here. And again, look at these papers. Honestly, girls, if you haven't seen it, go and get some. You will absolutely love them. That one slides in there, like that. And then this page, again, 2 more tags, space for journaling, put these back. Another pretty pocket, little bit of lace trim, another ticket that I've made that says perfect moment, and a swirl with some tiny, tiny mulberry roses. And I don't know why, but it just reminded me a little bit of a tree or a branch. And I've used a couple of the Tim Holtz pen nibs because they've got little sentiments written on one. I think that one says thoughts and that one says memoirs, but I just thought it looked quite cute. Different, but cute. And then the last page, back page I should say, I'm really hoping you're getting all the detail on here. But again, lots of flowers and bling. Another Tim Holtz watch face, and some of the Prima pebbles, the tiny ones, and they've just got writing in and they actually match really nicely with the colour of those flowers. And there's your last photo, Matt. Oh, that's that one, and that slides in like that. And as I said, it just does up with a piece of the Tim Holtz ball chain. You just flick it round like so. I know that quite a few of you have asked if I would do a tutorial on how I actually make these albums. And I have said that I would, but you're going to have to be patient because I've never ever done a tutorial, not on video anyway, in my life. And I'm actually sitting trying to figure out how to do it without it being boring or too long. But I promise I will try, with my daughter's help, to get something uploaded in the next week or so. But I will try for next weekend. So keep watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can see all the detail on this. As I said, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm really, really thrilled with it. I think it's beautiful. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care. See you again soon. Bye.